On second and goal, Allen flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
The penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. Third and goal. Allen to throw once more. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage, but what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is fielded at the 27. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Lions. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. To the air, Allen. He'll buy some time right. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's
now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
After the sack on first down, Allen, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for New Orleans, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the struggles and
today.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Saints, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise.
today. From FedEx Field in Landover,
first down, Heineke. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this one is incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And the play fake, and now Heineke finds, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Heineke now from the 50. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he's able... Get it back to right around the 27. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Allen. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Samuel stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, kicks either a punt, right? Field goal, point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Allen off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Kyle Pitts with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And Washington now an extra point away from out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Being chased out left. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. Brandon Sheriff, the all-pro guard, called for the penalty there. 3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Hook up a 15 yards there. And it'll be 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. On 1st down, Samuel. And he powers his way up past the 30. 2nd down at 5. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. So, CD, big changes for 2021, of course. Last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year they headline the addition of a 17th regular season game What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. I don't think you can get any. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 3rd down, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there. Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Rolling to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone. Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Allen's throw into the hands of McLaurin. 7 yards, the pickup there. On the counter, Gibson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Washington goes for it, but now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Here's Allen to throw it. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and this one's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Completes it to Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 27, Allen rolling to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now Allen. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner. A
really big loss. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Gets around him. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
From the gun, it's Allen. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw. Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A huge play there for Washington. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, what a catch by Pitts. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before. He's inside the 30. Allen now on first down. Right back to Pitts again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Welcome back, everybody, to FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the fourth quarter. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Allen from the gun on third down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. And that is incomplete here. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. He'll buy some time right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown! Cam Sims from 17 yards out. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Allen will try to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. It's Eckler again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. D Ford in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So, for the Chargers, they get the victory in the debut of Brandon Staley as head coach. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Landover. Well, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the New York Giants. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Very good as a rookie. Terry McLaurin was even better in 2020. 87 catches for over 1,100 yards. He is definitely wide receiver 1 for the Washington football team.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His first touchdown of the new season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields on 1st down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
A quick throw out wide to Mooney. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Fields. Flush to his right. That's a shovel pass, and it's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They snap it to Fields. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They hand this off to Harris. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop. Back to throw. Fields. Flushed out right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Justin Fields, his third. Touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gano the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Losers in the season opener on Sunday, they get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a rough opening game, have to play the Thursday game. That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2, so I would agree with you totally on that.
Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. On second down now, Samuel. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On third down, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Open man here, Sims complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. These two teams all tied after one. They'll run on first down. Samuel. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And Washington. Now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well? Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
There's Mooney with another catch. Room here to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. Darnell Mooney, 71 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they come into this for the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Logan Thomas experienced a breakout season last year at the age of 29. Converted from playing quarterback, he finished 3rd among tight ends with 72 catches, and it certainly looks like his future is awfully bright.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Allen. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Seals-Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen now looks to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now credit the Giants' defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. On 1st down, it's Fields. Finding Harris over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And this offense can get their tight ends involved. They can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Allen going to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start the drive with Harris. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Flush to his right. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it second down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On play action, Fields. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Right back to Booker. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Booker. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Fields now to throw. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gano for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now, because, as you noted, the field goal, and way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On first down, Allen. Flushed out right. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Eluding the pressure right. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
To the air, Allen. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones there to make the grab. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught by Slayton. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Booker on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the carry, it's Booker. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On the handoff, this is Booker. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again, and he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Devontae Booker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too. And got his man complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the 41, Fields flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run with Booker. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Devontae Booker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are on their way to a 2-0 start. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Now Allen. Flushed out right. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. O'Shane Ximines showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Throwing is Allen on third. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8.
today.
First carry of the game. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 53 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on. He's in his 12th NFL season, and he's crafty, he's savvy, he's a guy who competes for the ball. 61 catches with New Orleans last year. Very happy to be in Buffalo. A big reason why? The young quarterback, Josh Allen.
Escaping the pressure right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big gain there for the Bills.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Now Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal from the 6. Here's Allen to throw it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Montez Sweat able to get him for a loss of about 3. Second down and goal. Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either. Been a nice showing here in the first half for this defense. Will that trend continue? Time to find out. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here pulled in by Beasley. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Throwing now is Allen. Dancing to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Moss. And he'll go backwards. Losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. And now they'll throw with Allen. And it's caught. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Play action. Now it's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen on the slant. He's got Sanders. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 53. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They take